perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Pass is just off target.
Might want to be careful there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that was vital. Milan looking to pass their way through. Gullit. Tries to pass it through. Played in deep. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Rummenigge. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
In with the challenge. Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, shooting chance! Gullit dominates aerially so often. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gullit, out to the left it goes. Now it's Shevchenko. Davids. It's a really well-measured ball. Now the ball is... It's a mighty effort! Off the post! Goal! The breakthrough strike! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. De Jong has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Milan with a free kick then. Roberto Carlos! That was travelling. De Jong. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can... Oh, he's real chance! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Rummenigge really can't believe...
Oh, smashing head! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hangs one in. Now it's Bale. Rummenigge. And it's Gullit. Vieira. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Gerrard. That's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Can he get it through? Great chance! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Milan. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So,
shot a goal! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Takes a shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That pass has been well intercepted. Gullit. Neymar. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? They've scored! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
Header! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chance here to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar. And it's Gullit. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capability.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 12.
Pressing high and with purpose.
El dorsal 20, el dorsal 13.
Seedorf, he's shifting through the gears here. Cross. Rafinha! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Rafinha. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafinha. And here's Azar. Shot could be on. Ibrahimovic! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intent.
Up he goes! Oh, that's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's beaten the last chance!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. Seedorf. Azar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Pele, and he's away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira. Davids looking understandably energised after his goal.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Stood up
descuento.
well to him there. Rafinha. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Pele. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cross into the box. And that's an excellent interception. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Looking to go deep. That is a brilliant interception. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Rafinha. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.